Blade Runner, Trinity, you know, with Wesley Snipes in. I'm going to create one of the famous scenes on there where they're all dancing on the TD3 on the acid. I don't know if they had an acid synth in those days, but this is actually what the original sounds like, and then we'll just clear a pattern on here and then start from scratch. One thing I'll say at the start is make a note of all the cut-offs, resonance, envelope, decay and accents there, because they're quite nicely set up really. But it's quite easy to make. It's only 16 steps, and as I say, let's just get on it. But let's just have a preview. Does that remind you of the film Wesley Snipes and Blade? Anyway, listen to this. Right, so that's the track. Obviously done it earlier, but let's just clear a track and have a go. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go on to track number 2. Anything on it? No, it's absolutely clear, but I'll just clear it anyway. I'll switch distortion off because that's not on. But I've actually got the square file here, and let's just actually put some steps in. So 16 steps, as I said. Hold the function button and then just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's great. And then what we'll do then is we'll just put a time mode in. On the time mode, I'll do that slowly as well, because it's just a few different steps, but nothing too complicated. So on time mode, bear in mind you've got 1 step, 0, and then you've got rest. Rest is basically a gap. So I'll just put the time mode on. I'm just going to go 1 step, and then half step, 1 step. That's great. And then we'll just do a rest, and then we'll just do 1 step, 1 step, and a rest, and then we'll just do 1 step, rest, 1 step, and then half a step, and then very simply 1 step, 1 step, rest, and then it all lights up there. So there you go. So maybe I need to put some notes in now, which won't be such a bad idea. Bearing in mind, just imagine that is a square and that distortion is off, at the moment. So let's just put some notes in very easily. Go press pitch mode, and I'm just going to have 4 Gs, just 4 Gs, very simply. 2, 3, 4, and the rest of the notes are A sharps, so it's just going to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. But we're not actually finished yet. We're just going to put some down notes in there, so we're going to drop some of the notes, and what you do is just stay in pitch mode there and press right and next. And so what we're going to do there is just going to go back into pitch mode, and the first G is clear, second G is clear, third G we're going to go down, fourth G is clear, the next note should be an A, and that's also going to be clear, and then 6th note we're going to go down, 7th note we're going to go down, 8th note leave as it is, 9th note we're going to go down. So now we've got notes in there, we've got one final thing to do, and then we can just put on it. We're just going to put 1 accent in, so press this again, and that should take us back to the beginning of the G, which it does, and we're just going to put an accent on there. Right, so how does it sound after those instructions there? But I say, keep a note of those, controls there, you can change those as you want. I've got the tempo just after halfway there, but you can slow it up, speed it up and down. And we're going to stay in right mode, of course, and let's just see what happens. Right, so let's just get a bit of distortion on there and have a bit of fun. There's another trick I'm going to show you as well. I don't think it's actually the same in the film. Let's just put some distortion on there. Looking at all the controls here, let's just change the distortion slightly. That's more of a replica of the film. More accent. Take the resonance right down. But normally if resonance full on. Now what I can do, I can possibly put a bit of reverb on here. Oh, it's already on there, just to... That's without the reverb. And then just chuck loads of delay on. Maybe a bit too much, but... So when you've done it all, just effectively keep, you know, change the controls. There is one other trick you can do. You can change the pitch, but you need to go on to play mode. I don't think the pitch is relevant, but I'll just show it. Just press pitch. Got to stop it there. Put it on pitch. It's back on play. And it just changes the pitch slightly. I have distortion on full as well. But there you go. Blade Runner, Trinity, 3 of the great films with Wesley Snipes.